Hello everyone, welcome to Baja Window to the South. I'm your host, Denitza García. Baja Window to the South, it's a weekly program that showcases the best of Baja California. And today we're going to talk about the wine in our state, wine in Baja California. So let's go and check that out. The Baja California wine industry is concentrated in a small area of the state of Baja California, Mexico. Most of the production is in Valle de Guadalupe. There is also grape and wine production in some neighboring valleys, but let's see how this started.
Well, Baja California starts in the wine industry and when the first people came to start with the first vineyards. Since that time had been increased the production and the consumption of wine in Baja, but as well the quality. The quality of the Mexican wines has been increased a lot, and it's not because I say it, it's because the international prices show the truth.
Bueno, vamos a hablar un poquito de nuestro vino mexicano, de los inicios, gracias a los misioneros que vinieron a construir misiones, a sembrar cepas en todas las esquinas, en todos los alrededores, los jesuitas, los dominicos, franciscanos, por todos ellos tenemos lo que tenemos hoy en día. Hoy en día el vino mexicano, digo, ya todo el mundo lo sabe, todo el mundo lo dice, pero todo el mundo, hablando de todo el mundo, tenemos un vino magnífico, un vino que dicen los franceses, que son joyas exóticas de nosotros. Entonces nos tienen en un nivel privilegiado.
Valle de Guadalupe, it's located in northern Baja, about 2-hour drive from San Diego. The region is home to over 100 wineries and more than a handful of award-winning restaurants. This is Mexico.
Well, the wine in Mexico has been awarded many international awards. That means that the quality of the Mexican wine has been increased a lot. So that means a lot for Mexico and for Mexican wine industry, because people from all over the world has been put their eyes on Baja and of course on Mexico.
El vino mexicano poco a poquito va saliendo adelante. Ahorita estamos en un boom, ganadores de medallas, plata, oro. El vino que ganó, el vino Cabernet Sauvignon mejor del mundo, adivinen de dónde es, de Parras, Coahuila. Fue un boom cuando dijeron, el vino mexicano, el mejor Cabernet Sauvignon fue de Parras, Coahuila, de la vinícola Don Leo. Eso fue así como, como todos los mexicanos como que no lo creían. Pues créanlo, no hay palabras para decir lo que los mexicanos, las personas que estamos aquí en Baja California, que el vino 90% se distribuye en todo el mundo, no hay palabras para decir el vino potente, es un vino potente el que se da aquí en Baja California, es un vino pues ya con el sello que está hecho aquí en Valle de San Vicente, Valle de la Grulla, Valle de Ojos Negros, Tecate, la Puerta Norte, que es Tecate. Por todos lados se nos dio el privilegio de tener el terruño y el microclima para sobresalir en el mundo del vino. Y aparte de todo eso, se hizo también una mezcla con todos los chefs. Hemos ganado, bueno, yo no, ¿verdad? Pero hemos ganado medallas también, el primer lugar en el mundo, el mejor desayuno en el Valle de Guadalupe, Doña Estela, el mejor desayuno del mundo, de Baja California, muchas vinícolas, L.A. Cheto, Montechanic, MB, casi todas las vinícolas que existen que son ahorita 180 vinícolas, todas, no hay ninguna que no haya ganado un premio, una medalla. Y pues Por eso nuestros vinicultores, nuestras personas que están en las vinícolas al cargo, pues le están metiendo al 100.
Not to mention that we have the perfect climate and soil for the production of wine. They also mentioned a few good quality wines from the region, and they spoke about the prices as well.
The soils and the microclimate of Baja give a special touch to the quality of the grape. And the enologists and winemakers had been studying a lot those soils and climates, and of course they had been very professional on their studies to produce high quality wines, because the competition between them has been increasing, so that means at the end quality, professional production, and very good wines, of course. Santo Domingo, it's a really good winery, small winery that produce high quality. On this side, the oldest winery in Baja, Santo Tomás, also has a very good quality. Of course, wineries as Viñedos de la Reina, as Corona del Valle, Kruger. We can mention a lot of them because all of them put the heart on the wines, and of course that means quality.
Tenemos la osadía de tener vino económico, vino más o menos, vino de alta calidad, que todos son de alta calidad, pero vinos más altos en precio. Y bueno, pues a lo mejor un día compras uno de 150 pesos, otro día compras otro de 300 y otro día te vas a comprar uno de 1,000 pesos, de 1,500. Tú le vas calculando, puedes tener tu cava desde 200, un vino bien, 250 pesos. Un buen vino de Baja California, te lo garantizo. El precio no le quita la calidad absolutamente nada. Te digo, yo que soy compradora compulsiva de vino y ya tengo 14 años en esto, yo le voy calculando. Los grandes, los dueños de las vinícolas, grandes, chiquitas, pequeñas, se toman en sus reuniones, nada más se los digo, su vino económico de verdad. Ay, ¿cómo? Sí, me han sacado sus vinos económicos. Los dueños de las vinícolas que sacan sus vinos económicos, vamos diciendo 250 pesos, 350 pesos. Vinazazo. Parece que te estás tomando, no sé, un vino de 1,500 pesos. El éxito de nosotros, tenemos todo. Tenemos cocina, tenemos todo lo que forma el maridaje perfecto, comida, vino. Tenemos los mejores chefs y tenemos los mejores vinos y tenemos todo fresco, todo el marisco, todo lo que se mueve. Tenemos todo en Baja California. No le pedimos nada a nadie, absolutamente a nadie.
Well, there you go. We have everything in Baja. And if you haven't tried our wine from Baja California, you should definitely go for it. We bet you are going to love it. Well, hello everyone. Welcome again to Baja Window to the South. I'm very happy to be in this first shows of the 2023 Fresh Start. And I'm here in the studio with someone very special, definitely a talent from Baja California. He's Enrique Avilez. Thank you so much, Enrique, for being with us, for inviting us into your studio. And well, we're gonna start with this amazing interview. Enrique, how are you today?
I'm good, happy. It's a rainy day, but it's so beautiful because this really makes me feel alive.
I know, I love rainy days.
Yes.
And Enrique, please, I've been looking about your work, you know. He is a sculptor, an artist, and please talk to us and tell us about your inspiration in your work.
Everything goes back to my childhood. Those moments when I used to believe that nothing was real because everything was made by myself. I used to believe that everything was a dream. And I love that. I keep that feeling. Every day is a new dream.
Yes, no, most definitely. And you know, while I was talking with you and you were telling me, and I was asking you if you have like this tendency, you know, in your work, because we're always changing and evolving, right? So can you please tell us about that?
Well, I love nature. Most of nature to me is my biggest inspiration because, again, when I open my eyes every day in the morning, I look through the window, there is beauty, beauty all the time. Even if it is raining or it's a sunny day or it's windy, it's the beauty of nature. I mean, wonderful. That's my tendency. I think there are many other things I don't understand, like how the brain works. That really keeps me busy, trying to understand how the neurons are there working without my permission sometimes.
Yes, well, I know, and you were, for an example, telling us when we got here about this sculpture, you know, that you did this during the pandemic, or after the pandemic,
oh, yeah,
right?
That's right, that's right. I get attacked by the virus, COVID, and it was something far, far beyond any experience I had before. I had hallucinations.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a big voice talking to me at the very end. I could not move my arms, anything, open my eyes, nothing. But I hear that voice asking me, are you ready to leave everything, like leaving everything behind?
Yes.
And of course I must say no. And all that pain in all my body was getting stronger. And again, that voice coming back and asking me the same question till I said, yes, let me free.
Yes.
So I went through this like sucking of light. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but I was literally going through something that I was not sure if I was going up, down, to one side, to the other.
Wow.
Was nothing, just light. I don't know how long it took. Probably 5 seconds, 5 days, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Till I recovered little by little, and I did this sculpture because this is the way I feel that way those days.
Yeah, it's very strong, you know, and very interesting. And let me thank you for sharing that experience. You know,
My
that seems like an awakening, right? I mean, and something that really hit you, you know, like and we share that because that happens to many people in different levels, right? Before we were talking, you know, and you said that you get inspired as well of the fact of being surprised as a child, you know, that they, you know, want to do everything and try everything.
Yes.
And can you please tell us, because I really like what you were sharing with me before.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. You ask somebody who's 5 years old, can you dance? They say, yes. Can you sing? And they are the best singers in the planet, all right? Then when we grow up, we lose a little bit of that, little by little, you know, probably for many reasons. But I like, no matter how old I get in the outside, to keep that child between the inside. And I think there is a pure desire to keep forever. And that's good for art, because art these days is very complicated. There is a lot of things to talk about it, but the most important is how much you enjoy it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes, yeah.
And also you were telling me how you admire beauty in women.
Yeah.
You know, you also have a sculpture there, and I don't know if it's probably related in a way, but you.
Well, I had
that.
this opportunity. Everything that happened in my life are just opportunities, and I'm very pleased and thankful to my friends, my collectors, my family, because without them it wouldn't be possible at all. Thank you very much, all my heart for you. And in Ensenada, in the Center of the Arts and Sea Art, I built 2007, I think, a big sculpture about 12 meters high. And it is called Madre Baja California. So it's a female torso. And I was working that size, I totally realized how important it is, you know, the female inside that looks, or it is very much like the ocean. It's where water turns into clouds and everything happens again, life in life. So for us, it's the same way. It's nothing more beautiful than a woman that feels secure of her beauty. You know, it's nothing to be with the outside. It's still something to be with the inside. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
All that journey. Yeah. And it's in the inside. Most definitely, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Enrique, no, thank you so much,
My
really,
pleasure.
for everything that you share. It's
Yes.
wonderful,
Yes.
and your art. And I don't know if there's something else that you want to add before we go.
And my suggestion, my advice, will be to believe in yourself, because there is all the beauty inside you, there is all the knowledge inside you. You just need to trust yourself.
Wow. Enrique, thank you. You got me on that one, eh? Okay, I got sensitive, let me tell you. I'm not gonna lie. Probably because we're starting the year, but I got a present that it has to do with believing in yourself. So let's close with that. And again, thank you. I wish you all the best for this year and always, okay? This was Enrique Avilez, a great artist. And thank you for joining us. Thank you so much again, Enrique Avilez. And you can find him. Here is his social media and all his info, okay? So you can look up for him. And now we are going with Chef San Román, who's going to tell us about the origin del Pastel de Crepas.
Hello, it's me again, Martín San Román, and welcome to the Window to the South. Well, in these occasions, we are again located at the restaurant in Tijuana, El Original Pastel de Crepas. And talking about the Pastel de Crepas, this is the real original Pastel de Crepas. This cake was created here in Tijuana in 1989 at the former French restaurant, La Tour de France. And the reason why they created it looks like the millefleur, you know, which is maybe puff pastry. But this one is made with 21 layers of crepes and a dark chocolate mousse from Belgium. And let me tell you a reason why I did it. In that occasion, I used to serve a catering event for very well-known people from Tijuana, from the high society. And then suddenly, when I go back to the restaurant, I have lots of crepes and lots of chocolate mousse. So that's when I decide to put some chocolate, put a layer of crepes, then the chocolate mousse, layer of crepes, until I have 21 pieces, and then finish with the chef chocolate. So I'm gonna cut it and then you will see how it looks this. First, I'm gonna do some decoration on the plate. So I put some chocolate, then I got some lavender cookie here, which I'm gonna put here in the middle. Then I'm gonna crack some of the meringue. Those meringues are made here. You see beautiful French meringue. Then I'm gonna cut the cake. This cake serves for 10 people, okay? Usually it lasts 4 days in the refrigerator after it's made, okay? And now we have 11 different flavors. The most famous was the dark chocolate, but as well we have lavender with white chocolate. We have tiramisu, and we have cajeta, white chocolate, raspberry. You know, for the season of October, November, we do a pumpkin one. We use the pumpkin mousse and then white chocolate mousse. And then I'm just gonna put some beautiful berries just here for the presentation. You see, it looks very classic. And then just to give it a little Frenchy color, we put some French flag. And there we go. This is the original Pastel de Crepas.
And now here in Baja Window to the South, we're gonna talk with someone who's been more than 20 years in this field. She is a humanitarian volunteer, an amazing and wonderful and kind job. Her name is Tatiana Michel, called La Payasita, very known all over the place, and I'm very happy to have her here with us. Thank you so much. Gracias, Tatiana, por estar aquí con nosotros en Baja Window to the South. Fíjate, estaba leyendo, ¿no?, sobre ti, o sea, tu carrera, lo que has hecho, y es admirable porque bien decías como que sacarles una sonrisa. Eso me fascinó, que no, en medio a lo mejor de tanto dolor y hacer este trabajo sin juzgar. Eso es lo que comentabas tú.
Así es, sí, porque es muy complicado. Fíjate, muchas veces es ayudar sin juzgar, porque luego empiezas, no, que si tienen, no, que si no tienen. Todos tenemos una historia. Claro. Todos estuvimos en el vientre, a lo mejor deseados o no, y tiene una consecuencia ahí en el camino de la vida. Y unos toman para un lado y otros para otro. Entonces no puedes hacer leña con el árbol caído y te enfocas a las necesidades. Ahora, sí queremos dar sonrisas y alegría y compartir. Yo sé que no todo en la vida es pura risa y pura pachanga y que la felicidad. Bueno, tienes todo y sin salud no tienes nada.
Así es.
Entonces es tan importante para poder estar feliz y completo. La salud juega una parte muy importante, ¿no?
Sí. 100%. Y quisiera que me platicaras un poquito así rápidamente de tu trayectoria, de los proyectos en los que estás involucrada o has estado involucrada. ¿Cuáles son tus planes ahorita?
Uy, pues la trayectoria, quisiera tener más vida para poder seguir planeando, pero a corto plazo, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí, pues mira, cuando inicia el personaje, pues es porque faltaba un payasito, así a grandes rasgos, en una fundación que se llama Emanuel. Ajá. Y ahí empecé, una comunidad indígena, no sé por dónde andábamos. Y ahí es que despertó esa necesidad del personaje. Al estar viendo la sonrisa de las personas, dije, ay, esto es lo mío, parte de mi personalidad. Y de ahí fui sumándome a seguir trabajando en eso. Cuando yo ya entro a Cruz Roja, llevo el personaje, empieza a crecer el personaje ahí. ¿Cómo? Conforme voy pasando por el camino, por urgencias, por hospital, pues ahí el payaso nace y crece y madura, es un decir.
Sí.
Sí, vas aprendiendo muchas cosas sobre la marcha. Todos los pacientes te van ayudando a crecer. Todas las personas con las que te topas ayudan a que esto siga en pie. Sí. Traemos proyectos importantes de Cuida Más Tu Vida, de la concientización. Empezamos con los adultos y nos daban unas 10 de mayo en la calle. Ah, ¿sabes qué no? Vamos con el futuro conductor. Y empezamos a ir a las escuelas
sí.
para crear conciencia por medio de ellos. Y no tienen idea que si somos el ejemplo de los niños nosotros, qué mal ejemplo estamos dando. Muy mal mensaje, ¿sí?
Claro.
Y son proyectos muy grandes, ¿no? Sí. No nomás estamos así, o el payaso, no, se hace mucha labor.
There's more than that, mucho más que eso, more than the clown and the character, and you can most definitely check her out in her Facebook, all the projects that she has, and she was saying that it's also projects about prevention, how to take care of your life so you don't have to be in an accident and go through all that, right? And mostly with kids create that consciousness, right, Tatiana?
Sí.
Pues sí. 100%. Y que finalmente me imagino que el llamado fue para ti precisamente involucrarte en el trabajo como voluntaria, que aparte es grandioso porque ahorita que me estabas diciendo 100% voluntaria, ¿no? Sí. Para y en pro de las comunidades, de las personas, ¿no?
Así es. Sí, sí. Es una manera de regresarle a la vida lo que me ha dado. Porque muchas veces te resientes con la vida por lo que te quita, que son las pérdidas familiares o amistades, de quien sea, pues una pérdida. Pero no, tienes que verlo, ya te toca estar aquí, tienes que recorrer ese camino que estas personas ya no pueden. Entonces tienes ese compromiso, ¿no? Entonces yo es una manera de regresarle a la vida lo que me ha dado.
Sí.
Y porque me gusta, y creo que estamos aquí para hacer lo que nos guste.
Sí.
Lo que me gusta a mí no te gusta a ti, o no te gusta a ti, pero podemos hacer un complemento, un match.
Ajá, que sea, o sea, ganar, ¿no? Dinos cómo te podemos encontrar, a ti, cómo te podemos contactar.
Pero estoy como Tatiana Michelle, L-E, Michelle.
Thank you again. This was Tatiana Michelle, La Payasita, humanitarian volunteer here in Baja Window to the South. Follow her, check her out, and try to support in any way you can to these kids, to all the people who really needs it. Thank you so much. Gracias,
Gracias.
And now we are going with Chef Oso, who is going to interview a very special guest who's going to talk about craft beer. Let's go and check that out.
Hello friends, welcome. We're gonna explore the fascinating world of craft brewing in Mexico, and we're here in the heart of Ensenada. Well, we're here with our friend Hector, alias El Chubuki. He's one of the persons that started this movement more than 10 years ago, and with the Ensenada Beer Festival. And how it all started, like, how was for you?
Oh, well, yeah, about 11 years ago, we started a small festival, a bunch of homebrewing friends, and we had a small workshop, and we managed to get around 18 breweries for that first year, 20 breweries, and then it's been a fun ride ever since, no?
Of course. And what do you have here in hand?
We've been publishing it's now a national beer magazine. It's the only printed craft beer magazine in Mexico, and now we're starting in Central America with Guatemala, Colombia, Costa Rica. We started distributing, so it's a pretty colorful,
Informatic.
collectible, nice quality magazine. Yeah.
So every
It's 3 times a year.
Three times a year,
We're
nice.
publishing it. You can find it at our festival and the main festivals, and also subscribe. And Ensenada Beer Festival has been going, like I said, for 11 years now. This year, 120 something breweries.
Wow.
5 live music stages.
It's 2 days, right?
2 days plus our competition, which is one of the largest in Mexico, which is the Pacific Beer Cup, Copa Cervecera del Pacífico, and also some conference and workshops for all the brewers.
And around what time of year is the festival?
It's the starting of spring, so this year the 23 will be the 17th and 18th of March.
So basically with spring.
With spring, we open up with spring, and it's been like that ever since we began. And it's good weather by then, and it's great fun.
And after 10 years, how do you feel now that it's been going on?
It's been a pretty crazy ride. A lot of beer, a lot of breweries, but we're really happy how it's growing and how we're more a family now with all the breweries that come along, and all the new breweries also that are starting to make this party bigger.
I mean, I feel like so. For me, it's really incredible that people say that's the best festival in all of Mexico for any beer festival regarding anywhere in the country. So I know that people from all around the States or Mexico or far away, they come just for that weekend to Ensenada to enjoy this awesome 120 breweries.
It's big fun, so we invite everyone that wants to come along. It's a nice city, big fun, great food, and lots of music.
So if you would have any tip or advice to anyone who's starting to make their own brew at home, would you have anything to say?
It's just go for it, you know. It took me for a bunch of years, like probably 10 years, to make up my mind. And when I finally started brewing, it just changes your world. Give a man a beer, he'll lose a half hour. Show him how to brew, and he'll waste a lifetime, you know?
That's a nice slogan. So Shubuki, after a decade of being in this industry and being part of the point of the arrow, and now that Ensenada is the most awarded city in the country for excellent craft brewing, I mean, how do you feel about that? Or were you expecting something like that at least?
Well, San Diego has always been our big brother, and that has helped a lot.
Of course.
And it's really good to be compared to in Mexico to one of the city like that. So we have really great brewers, and we're really proud. Like it's really enjoyable to have such amazing beers to be drank all year round.
Just where can we find you? Where can we look for the social media of the festival?
Pues pretty straightforward. It's EnsenadaBeerFest.com or through all the social media, and you can find tickets already on sale.
We should buy them because it's gonna be
they sell out.
Yeah.
We sell out, so make sure you get yours.
Okay. So thanks a lot for being here. Make sure to come to Ensenada Beer Fest because definitely the best thing you can do if you like beer in Mexico.
March 17th and 18th.
Thank you so much, Chef Oso, and thank you for joining us today in Baja Window to the South. We hope to see you a lot this year, 2023. And please like us, share our show. Every comment and suggestion is more than welcome. See you next week.